Good morning, my name is Jacob Folger. I'm an artist sculptor, and today we're going to make a fairy house. I'm starting off with a little bit of clay here. Now before I turn on the camera, I kneaded it and conditioned it so it's ready to roll. And I'm working in Polymer clay. This is Sculpey 3 brand. The color black because I like the way it looks with my finishes. Start by rolling a ball like that. Let's see if there's any imperfections. You can blend them out or just keep rolling. Now we're going to roll it in a oblong shape. So it looks like that. Probably a little bit longer. And now I'm going to take my thumb and forefinger like that, and thumb and forefinger on the other side like that, and squeeze. And that's going to give me the beginning of a rectangle shape. Shaping the main part of the house now is what we're doing. Now what you can do is lay it on the table and kind of press down on each side, further squaring it up. So it looks like that. Now I'm going to squeeze at the top here to kind of give it a point. But when I squeeze on these two sides, I also want to squeeze on these two sides to keep it from bulging out. And then I'm going to press down against the table to make the bottom flat. So this is what it should look like now. Now if my hands are shaking, you see my hands shaking, it's because I get nervous in front of the camera. Nothing to worry about, but that's the story, and I'll just leave it at that. Now what we're going to do here is take a piece of clay, maybe a little bit bigger, and roll it into a ball. Like that. Then I'm going to roll it into an oblong shape, like that, and begin to flatten it out a little bit. This is going to be for the roof. We're using about a 1/4 pound of clay today, just to let you know. I don't want it to be really thin, I just want it to be big enough to fit on the main part of the house. And then once we get it to a shape like that, we're going to put the house at about center of the roof and fold it over, and then squeeze it. So we're bringing it to a point like that. Now what we'll do is we'll take a sculpting tool. Now I just take notice of this sculpting tool. It's got this kind of rounded oval shape on this side, and it has a sharper point. It comes to a sharper point on this side. It's a very nice tool, and I recommend it. You can find them online. So, and you can also find them in art stores. So now I'm going to basically carve in a line about a 1/4 inch down from the top, and then make another one. And then another one. And just keep going. And this is for the shingles of the roof. Now we can take a knife and go the other direction and stagger lines going down. Like that. And then we'll turn it around and do the other side. And then go in the other direction and stagger them. Then you can take your tool and carve in a line going along the edge of the shingles. And then on the other side as well. So it looks like that. Okay, now we're going to put in windows. Now this tool is meant for carving or scooping clay, and you can get these at the art supply store as well, but you can also use a bobby pin. So just wanted to let you know about that. And we're going to put in the windows. So, or the window, I think there's be one window on this side. So I press in like that. And they can be a little bit haphazard because this is a terry house. So like that. And then for the door, we can do it like this. Like that. And then you can take a little ball of clay, drop it on the door, move it to where you want it to be, and then press it into place. So it looks like a doorknob. And of course you can add windows here on the sides as well. On the back. And again on the side. There we go. Now we're going to finish the house, and you can do all kinds of colors, whatever you like. We're going to use today we're using Pearl X pigments, and I think I'm going to make this house purple. So we'll get a little bit of that, and oh, this one isn't open yet. I've got one that's open. Here, let me get that. And I'm just going to put a little bit on the lid. There we go. And it's good to get your brush a little bit wet. I've got a cup of water off to the side here. And so you get it a little bit wet, kind of wring off the water from it, and get some on your brush, and then dab it to get the excess off the brush. And then just brush it on. Let's see, we got a bit more on there. Then you want to clean your brush off really good. I have a rag in my lap, and I'm going to get a little wet again. And I'm going to do the Gables. These boards are the Gables. So I'll get a little bit of bronze on there, dab it off. And then the bottom here. And then I want to use silver, if I can find it here. Here we go. A little bit of silver on there. I'm going to clean my brush really good. I'm going to mix up the colors. And I'm going to get my brush wet again. And then dab off the excess and do the roof. And the doorknob. And then let me just put the cover on these here. There we go. Now the house can stand up on your table like that, or you can pin it so that it will stand up in your potted plant or garden. And you can take a piece of wire, 16 or 18 gauge, like this. Cut that off with a pair of wire cutters, and then put it up into the center of the house like this. But if you want to be able to remove it so you can stand it, like if you want to stand it up on your dining room table and remove the pin, what you can do is you can turn the pin like this and loosen up the hole. That enlarges the hole, and then take it out before you bake it. Take it out, and then you can put it back in later, and that's a removable pin. When you get ready to bake it, you can look in the video description down below the video, and you can bake it according to those instructions. There'll also be a tool and supply list also in the video description down below the video that you can so you can find out what you need for this and that sort of thing. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe to my channel. I do many videos along these lines. Please give the video a thumbs up and share it with your friends, and leave me a comment. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.